Fuck out of here, fool.
This is where you come to be locked in a conversation. Facts, news, opinions, debating on all the latest. Won't say that we the best, just mention us with the greatest. Even words you heard before gon' sound better when we say it. Got my ear to the streets, but my eye to the sky. I look up at the clouds, I'm thankful to be alive. Every day's a special guest, I'm thankful that it arrived. I've been blessed by the best, if you know him, you know the vibes. I've been out here chilling with my coach G Dillon, who got his own opinions. I let him tell you what is it. Out here kicking more for less, and you don't really wanna miss it. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like with every visit is 10.
All right. We're back at you once again. Me and my man, the 1011 Showcast. I'm your host, DJ 1011. My co-host,
G Dillon.
G Dillon back in the building. Hey, G
Yes,
Dillon,
sir.
Episode 46, man. You know we gotta get some claps for that, man. Episode 46. Before we go any further, we need y'all to subscribe, like, comment down below, man. Let us know what you think, man. Me and my main man. What's going on, G?
Man, I'm good, man. Everything's moving along. You know,
good?
the weather
You
getting a
good?
little chilly, man. I ain't feeling that for 1 second, but
Man, you from Chi-Town.
hey, man.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to
hey,
it, but
man, you know, I had to turn the furnaces on, man.
you better? Shit.
Oh my goodness, she called me at work talking about, hey, how you turn these boilers on? It's cold and shit. I'm like, they would be all right. She's like, look here, man.
Nah, it was cold.
Quit playing. I'm
It was
like,
cold.
yeah, all right.
Especially get your ass up in the morning. Ain't nothing worse getting up in the morning.
And her feet hit that
Motherfucker
cold
half
floor.
naked and shit, be cold.
Man.
Yeah, that motherfucker shaking like a stripper.
Yeah, trying to brush your teeth and shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is a bad feeling. You got to tell the motherfucker, yeah, it's getting cold up
Yeah,
here.
but I'm good, man. I'm real good. What about yourself?
I'm good, man. Like you said, it's getting cold, but these idiots keep it nice and hot.
Lord.
Bunch of idiots out here, man. Bunch of idiots, man. Hey, I had a topic I wanted to speak of that I was talking about with another friend. And we was talking about the kids. When you separate with somebody, you break up with somebody, got a child with them. You're going to take care of your child. Any real man or woman should and would, I would hope. But do you continue to take care of the woman too, your ex-spouse? Do you you paying your child support, but you breaking off, you getting her a car, or you trying to pay her rent or give her half on her rent, or you paying it? Are you doing that? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, if you're a dude that's that has those type of resources, and you're feeling like it's beneficial that you do that, I don't have no problem with it. You know, do what you need to do. You know, I would venture to say that the majority of guys out here aren't moneyed up like that to be able to make that happen. But then you got to kind of ask yourself, if you're doing all that, why y'all?
Exactly. Because a big thing for me was, I got two things. 9 out of 10 motherfuckers out here, just like you said, most people ain't moneyed up. Most people ain't just doing that shit without an ulterior motive or something, for the most part.
I seen a guy talk about this, and he was doing that. And his rationale was it was within his means to be able to do it, and he felt like having her be able to give maximum attention to his kids was of the utmost importance for him. Now, the question I would have is, okay, cool, do what you do, and I don't see how anybody could really criticize or have anything to say negatively about him. That's their damn business.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But how does that work if you have another relationship, you get married?
That was
again?
the other part I was going to say.
How does that work? Because ain't a whole lot of women out here who feeling that necessarily. Now,
I know that. I know most of them ain't feeling it.
Now,
Shit.
now there's a level that cats could be at financially where this other woman ain't saying shit either.
Oh, she ain't saying it. It still bothers. She just ain't saying
Yeah, exactly.
shit.
It may bother, but she not saying nothing. But, it all, like I say, if you're doing all of that, why y'all not together?
Would you do it? Even if you had the resources, would you do it?
I mean, given the right set of circumstances and money, yeah, I would do it.
I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
hey,
I would do it.
Hey, if we ain't together, I'll take care of my child. Motherfucker, if you ain't got the resources, we can go to court. I can tell her, hey, she's not in a situation, even though I know they side with women most of the time. Hey, she said she ain't in a situation, so child can come stay with me till she get on her feet. Is that fine? I'm fine with all that. But I know most guys, 9 out of 10 guys, they be talking that shit. Like you said, they can focus more attention to the kid. But she gonna get us some wee-wee, too. I bet you most guys, they ain't gonna want no nigga coming over there. It shouldn't matter. That ain't why you taking care of her and shit.
Like I said, I've seen the guy talk about it, but I haven't.
They ain't threw that into the equation,
I haven't seen anybody talk about that and then be in a position where they got to answer some other questions.
Yeah.
But I have seen the guy say that he didn't pay child support, but that's kind of how the arrangements was, you know.
And I bet you.
And that the woman was cool because he was doing this, they were taking the kids on vacation, doing this, doing that, and all this other stuff that normally they would have to worry about, they didn't have to worry about because of what he did and what he took care of.
But like you said, why the hell you ain't together? That don't make sense. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I bet you 9 out of 10 guys, they want some type of control. They ain't doing that shit just with a good heart. They don't want you. I bet you ain't finna tell them, oh, I'm going on a date. You going on a date, tell a nigga to pay some bill? I know dudes. Don't worry about that. You getting that for you and your child. But that's hard, because I know I wouldn't do it. Hey, man, the fuck I look like buying you a car and all that, and you picking another nigga up. I'll take care of my child. I'll take care of my child.
Like I said, I couldn't just say no, I wouldn't do it.
I ain't.
I would, but for me, it would just have to. There's a whole lot of discussion got to happen.
See, that's what I'm saying, though.
For all of that, you know, like some ground rules and
see what kind of ground rules?
What's cool and what's not cool, and
what kind of ground rule? Tell me something that. Okay, tell me some of your ground rules. I know you got something in your head. You probably can't think of everything off top.
Well, and that's not necessarily no rule, but we have this arrangement. Cool. Are we still intimate? Are we still see? Do we still see each other? Do we go out from time to time?
No, none of that.
Live separately.
I'm talking about with none of that. No fucking none of that.
You know, how do we handle dating? Because if I'm, like you say, if I'm doing all this, I don't know if I'm feeling too comfortable with another dude coming around my kids. You know what I mean? See,
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't feeling
but
that.
I'd have had this conversation. I
I
ain't worried about what she doing. Yeah. That shit sound good in theory.
But then at the same time, what is she saying? How does she feel? All right, but now you feeling like, because you paying, that you can have other women around the kids. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, or is it that, okay, yeah, you going out and you going on a date, but the kids got to come.
look at this motherfucker. He's knocking over the mic and shit.
Yeah, for real. The kids got to come over here. You know what I mean? It's just a whole lot. For me.
Damn, you nervous, man?
I'm giving this mic hell. It's for me, it's just a whole lot that needs to be discussed in a situation like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't that mature. I ain't that motherfucking mature where I'm putting roofing over your head and you really fuck with that nigga. And like you said, I'm gonna have an issue of my a situation of my own over here, and I'm sure my lady ain't gonna be, cause I wouldn't be too far into her saying, well, you know, he got the kids and I'm gonna pay his share. I ain't really feeling that. I really ain't feeling that. Once you done with him over, you done. Like you said, when it all come end all be all, y'all might well be together. That's what I'm gonna say. If it's that detrimental where you getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, something going on, and you be like, well, I got my child stay over there. You need to be with that motherfucker. That's me. And some people think I'm selfish and petty, but hey, so be it. That's just me. That's just an extra problem on the table I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with it.
Well, and then you have to, a question you have to ask is, what is an adequate amount of money to take care of a child? You know what I mean?
Whatever the fucking courts, what the courts say.
Some guys I think feel like they can come off cheaper handling it all in-house basically and not letting the courts get involved. So I don't know. That's a to me that's just a sticky ass
That's
situation.
what I'm saying.
It just feels like that has a lot of potential to just go real sideways.
That's why I tell you, I just rather cut it there because I know after a while it never be enough. Now you want to upgrade. I got my chick over here. I know you over here. You screwing. You screwing too.
And the dudes I've seen online talking about it.
They ain't have all these questions though. They ain't have all this other shit.
I just kind of know
when it come down to it
that there's some shit that went on to get to that point that you saying is so smooth and everything works.
I don't even believe it. I don't believe you just got shit like that and they don't give you hit. Even with a lot of money, they'll be quiet for a little while, but still, people get situations. You get your other girl, she get her other guy. Oh man, let me go over here. She got a nigga picking. I'm paying bill. That ain't why you said you was paying it. You said you was gonna take care of it because your child stay here and you making sure your child straight. Don't worry about that other shit. And I know the average dude, that ain't easy. I know me, I ain't that mature yet. So I'll probably never be that mature.
There's nothing easy. I see it.
Like you said, it's too sticky for me. And I ain't trying to be in that situation, but I'd rather whatever I got to pay for the child and I can come and get them on my time. You got to figure it out for yourself. And if it's that hard, like I said, we can go to court. I can show her these texts you've been sending me. I don't want to stoop low like that, but if you pressure me, I'll let her know you saying you can't take care of the child unless he can come and stay with me or she can come and stay with me till you get straight. I can't be taking care of you too and you having people laid up over there. I just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Even it ain't even necessarily got to be no guy. I can't be taking care of you. You got your sister and them living with you. I'm taking care of all these motherfuckers and shit. No, nah. It's just something I don't care to deal with. So, nah. It's a nah for me, G Dillon. I mean, it's a nah for me.
Like I said, I just imagine. I couldn't just say, no, I wouldn't do it. I can imagine there being a situation where I could or would. But it just seemed like always something would be waiting around the corner to slap you in the face.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just, like you say, I just don't think it's enough.
Nah. I think
somebody in that situation ain't going to be mature.
I think
it's going to go sideways.
Exactly. It ain't going to be two people to that level of mature 9 times 10. I'm sure everything got exception, but 9 times 10, that shit, nah. Another thing, man. Another thing with these goddamn kids. I've been thinking about these kids anyway, man. These kids so goddamn bad, G Dillon.
Oh yeah.
But they get it from their parents. Do you think paternity tests should be mandatory?
In what situation?
Period. When you have a baby, they blood test the motherfucker. Just mandatory everywhere. What you think?
Man. Once again, there's a situation that you could take a situation in a day that everything is going real smooth, and you talk about sideways. That shit backwards. Well,
it ain't you asking for it. Just, hey, this the law. This mandatory now. Do you think they should get to the point where they're doing it?
Couldn't hurt.
hey, that's how I feel.
It ain't no way you gonna make it out safely if you in the hospital. You say, I want a paternity test.
Oh yeah. I ain't talking about you.
You ain't gonna. That's just not gonna work out for you. But if the state said, you know what?
Do you think they should do it though? Ain't no if they said what. Do you think? What do you think? Do you think the state in places should make paternity tests mandatory?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because it just started too much shit right away. Who knows? It's probably a million guys out there raising kids that ain't really there.
Probably. Shit, you know it is.
So
probably
they doing just fine.
Probably.
And then usually it don't really come to light until something like low percentage happen, like the kid need a kidney or something weird like that. You know what I mean? So everybody's fine, kids getting taken care of, dude happy. That's my boy, and everything's fine. You know, and then if it come down the road, so be it. But why kick that shit off at the hospital?
Nah, fuck that. I think they should implement that shit. I don't like that shit. Cause big reason why I don't like it, cause when you do fat, and I know people personally got tattoos and everything. And then I'm laughing at my people, but
that's a mistake right there.
But my thing is with the state, they should make it mandatory because it's still mandatory. Just say I say down the line, nigga might get out of jail or something, come around and shit. Now you talking about that's his child and shit. Okay, now we're going to get a blood test. It ain't my child. They'll still make me pay child support. What kind of shit is that? I don't want to pay child support now. You signed the birth certificate. That's bullshit. So y'all need to come to a medium. They need to come to a medium with the how fair is that though? That you gonna fucking garnish and take child support out my check and y'all know it ain't my child. Yeah, I thought it was my child, but we found out it ain't. Y'all gonna still take child support? That's bullshit in the law. I don't like that shit.
Man,
that's crazy. No, fuck that. We ain't gotta take no chances. Get the fucking paternity test. What the fuck? We ain't gotta take them chances. We gotta see, hey nigga, you know what they always say? Mama's baby's Papa's maybe. You know that's what they always say. Where the fuck you think they came from?
Man, this is the way it go, you know.
I know that's
what are the odds?
That's what we gotta let. It's a heavy odds. It should be happening a whole lot. But you be seeing them over that curly head motherfucker answer. He be knowing, but we be just wondering like
your boy Jerry Springer. Maury Povich. You are not the
Jerry
father.
Springer too. Yeah. Jerry Springer, all the motherfuckers do that shit. Motherfucker get to run in the back, girl. You know you that one is motherfucker baby.
Girl, Oprah used to be off in that type shit early on.
That's where I get the views. Hey, but now I think it's just my personal opinion. Got nothing to do with G Dillon or the 1011 Showcast. It's just DJ 1011. This is my personal opinion. I think paternity testing should be mandatory. Cause we'll cut all that shit out from the rip. You gotta worry about it.
Now I will agree with that. That if people have in their mind that
is mandatory,
that's coming.
Yeah, it'll clean up a lot of sloppiness and shit.
You're right. It clean up a lot of shit.
Exactly. Of course.
I have to let you know something.
Hey, you be looking right there.
This is Chance.
Chance what, mother? Chance the rapper, mother?
So now, I don't know, cause now you got motherfuckers coming to the hospital with black eyes and shit, and like, what happened to you? Well,
that ain't funny. We
don't
supposed to be beating on no women. Domestic violence, but he ain't lying though.
You know, you got now everybody coming to the hospital, jaws all tight and whatnot, and then dude, he don't even come. He at the house packing and whatnot.
Where your baby daddy at?
Well, he in jail. Well,
he finna be. But yeah, cause like I said, that's the part, and that's what really make me say that. Cause damn, when I come and tell y'all won't even take me on child support, baby. Y'all know to say my baby, and you dirty motherfucker, you won't even take it off. Yeah, fuck that, and that's wrong, man. But yeah, I mean, that's just my feeling. That's just my personal feeling. I feel like I ain't never had no problem like that, but that's just my personal feeling. I do be seeing it happen, and I know people, like I said, that didn't happen too a couple times. But and they was upset too. It was more hurt than angry. They didn't want to fight. They was sick, man, crying. Cause they told people they ain't had this baby shower. Baby ain't there, and I want my motherfucking clothes back, man. I spent motherfucking $200 on this nappy head, motherfucker. Want my baby shower clothes back.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. People operate when something like that happens. They operate off of their hurt too fast. First of all, keep your mouth shut. It just roll. What's wrong with just at this point?
Hey, nigga.
Just roll with it and go about your business.
That's easy to say. Fuck that.
Oh, no.
Fuck that. You got this nappy head, motherfucker.
No.
I've been spending all my motherfucking money in a private school. Now, you keep saying that shit. Fuck that. Hey, I do not agree with G Dillon on this.
If you raise him, he yours.
Now, fuck.
You raise him, he yours. yours.
Hey, my mama had a second husband. I bet you asked that motherfucker right now. 10-11, Demetri, your son. Hell no.
But he ain't really raised you.
He did. Shit.
How old were you?
When my mama got with him, I was about 8 years old.
Oh,
And then I was in my 20s when she.
That's a lot different. That's a lot different than you. Some of you had somebody you changing diapers. That's a whole big.
It ain't no difference.
That's
But
a whole
have you
big
been with me
story.
for 20
You
years,
had
motherfucker?
you had a whole 8 years almost with your real
fuck.
daddy.
Fuck. Nah, I wasn't with his ass. She wasn't with his ass either. I was like 4 when they separated, but she had her time in between. And she got with this dude. But I bet you ask that motherfucker right now, he be talking about I ain't his motherfucking kid. Fuck that. AG. Nah. I
know.
Hey, we need that paternity test. Mandatory. We need that mandatory. Look, this nigga talking about, it's so big. Let that shit happen to him. I'm gonna have to talk that motherfucker off the ledge.
I'm gonna be sideways with her for a good while. Like, damn, this how you do me. But we'll see. I don't know.
You ain't gonna see, motherfucker.
I don't know. But I don't know. As I work the thought process, like I said off top, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah,
but
in the beginning, people be all up in.
It's just be like, could you imagine like working at the hospital and working in the maternity ward?
I won't want to work at.
Oh man,
not from the beginning. Like you said, the first 5-10 years, that shit probably be real messy. But once people know that's what's coming, it'll clean a lot of shit up. But them first 5 years or so,
you think it'll take that long? Yeah, I don't think it'll take that long.
It probably won't take that long. But like you said, when they
that first year,
when they first implement it, I won't want to work.
that first year is go. Ooh, They had to have a metal detector. They had
police in the metal detector.
They already do.
I'm talking about they had them up at the labor room.
Man.
Oh no, Mount Sinai got metal detectors at the hospital.
Christ.
Mount Sinai got metal detectors at the hospital.
So,
you gotta have them.
So I always had my backpack with me. I had to go back to the car like 2 or 3 times.
Nah.
I had a pocket knife on me, and I had a knife on my keys, and I had a knife in my bag. They looking at me. I was like, oh shit. They like, I'm thinking they get ready to call more people to come and beat my ass down.
Yeah, the first few years they had to have security, all that type of shit.
Yeah,
but I think that's just my opinion. I just feel like it should be mandatory. Like you said, it won't hurt. I mean, if you ain't doing your thing, you shouldn't worry about it. Shit, you shouldn't worry about getting opportunity to that. I ain't asked for it. That's just the law. So once you know what the law, hey, put a zip on that coochie. You better make sure you know what you're doing. Shit, that's all. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, but it would.
That's crazy, though, man.
They make a reality show out of that shit.
Hey, it'll really be fucked up. Just say they had this motherfucker in play and you don't know, and motherfucker be going to the hospital and shit. That's some more shit, like you said. That's Jerry Springer. That's a TV show shit, like you said. The surprise delivery surprise paternity test.
All of a sudden, the cameras rush into the room.
Yeah.
So you are not the father.
Hey, motherfucker be looking like,
huh? What? Huh?
Yeah, it's sticky.
Oh,
but yeah, man. I feel sorry for brothers who do and who have found out. Yeah, you honestly, man, say they still take care of the child, but I know you got to be like a motherfucker stab you in the heart, man. You find that shit out, man. You been taking care of baby, you love that motherfucker, and found out ain't yours. Like you said, a kid is a kid. You still probably love him, but I know they got to be some painful.
I met an older dude, and basically, woman said that. He said as the way it worked out was he had to go to court, and it was him and like 2 or 3 other dudes, and back then it was it was way back, and the judge was like, yeah, who how many of y'all are working? And he said he all proud and whatnot. He working for the post office and shit. He making some good money. So he done took that step forward. He looked back. He the only one out there. And shit, judge like, you are the father. He's like, huh? Yeah, but he said that he said that he said he ain't the father, he ain't the biological father.
So they ain't taking tests. They just
this back
then
before all of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And but he said, man, out of all his kids, man, that's the only one that's worth the shit.
Yeah, that's how it be though. Yeah, because he got your bloodline, nigga. He got that other nigga bloodline. Y'all, your motherfucking bloodline fucked up. But nah, man, we gonna keep talking about that. But yeah, that'd be crazy. Just like you said, the first year at least, that'd be, man. But yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion.
I bet people would.
They trying to implement women.
They be
something
taking
they can't have.
advantage. Hey, so what you think?
Yeah, because it's funny to the outside, motherfucker.
Is he the father?
But yeah, moving on. That's crazy though. Thinking about that.
You know what though? They probably wouldn't give like the results like right away because they wouldn't want all that messy shit in the hospital.
Yeah, you might be right.
They wait till everybody get home.
You might be right.
And
now you're gonna get her killed at home.
They send it to him in the mail. That way
you gonna get beat down.
She can intercept it.
Yeah, at least had a sheriff bring it to the door. He could be there when I open the motherfucker. God damn. Hey, had a sheriff like serving some paper. Hey, you might want to open that now. I got my guy right here with me. Hey, he bringing up.
That be the new thing. Body cam. They be sending the body cam footage out. Oh man.
Hey, the sheriff be delivering the paternity papers. Paternity test paper because if it ain't yours, they like you gotta have security here.
No matter what angle you look at it, man, it's like it's a show. It writes itself. Oh my goodness, man, that would just
we might have to write a show like get us a reality TV
show. That just be
show.
too much, man.
But nah, man, that's funny. That's funny. Sheriff serving the paternity papers. Good. You gotta make sure that nobody get hurt. But yeah, I got another thing. Nah, man, you cool. We got another boy we super cool with. Me and him gets into a big issue. Now we ain't talking, we getting big odds. What does that put you in the friendship?
Oh, so I gotta like kind of be
motherfucker. You talk to me, I don't talk to that motherfucker. You over there with that motherfucker. You talk to him, I don't talk to that motherfucker. Yeah. And then man, what you over there fucking with him? What you over there fucking with him? Well, how would you navigate that?
I mean, off the rip, you know, if we all been cool, right. I'm gonna try to be the peacemaker. I'm gonna try to, you know, act as a go-between. Like, hey man, y'all, and not even that, but just try to get y'all in the same room space. Right. So we need to, whatever this is, it can't be that serious, and we're gonna have to, can we squash it? Now I know that there's situations that shit just ain't gonna get squashed, and so now, I probably a little tightrope. But the first thing I tell either one of you is, if I'm with you, I ain't talking about that other bullshit that y'all got going on. If y'all ain't willing to tell each other, don't be willing to.
Man, fuck that. You supposed to be my friend. Fuck you, ain't my friend then.
Don't be willing to tell me all that bullshit.
They be like, fuck that, you ain't my friend then and shit.
Hey, look, nigga, grow up, because I ain't trying to hear all that. Because I'd be absolutely honest. Especially,
you should.
Especially if y'all both tell me the story, and it sounds equally stupid coming from you. Man, hell no. I ain't gonna no.
Okay, just say they did have a real physical altercation. He fucked your man up and shit. Now this, it be ain't too much coming back from them. I wouldn't put the gun on each other. Where you go from there?
Shit, if it got that deep, I'm asking myself why I'm hanging out with y'all two niggas to begin with. I'm obviously hanging out with two of the wrong motherfuckers.
Hey, G said I got to look at that. Hey, I don't even hang with these crazy motherfuckers.
There's a much bigger problem than y'all just into it.
I'd have been in these situations. My thing always been, I'm a true friend. Like you said, first off, I would try to get y'all together, as you said. Depending on what it is. But like you said, he owed me $100 or he tried to hit on a girl I was liking. That's kid shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's kid shit. Y'all need to handle that. And if y'all can't get over that, well, I was never y'all friend anyway. Y'all ain't got to talk to each other, but if you try to make me choose, hey, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got to be friends with one of y'all because it's stupid and all that. Now, when you get to talking about physical and it depends on who's wrong and shit. Like, man, you shot G over $100, bro. You wrong. I can't be fucking with you and shit like that. Like cause you'll do the same to me and shit. That's how I feel. I feel once it go to them levels, which I hope it never does, it won't be hard for me to choose. It depends on whoever was really did some crazy shit like that. Like, man, you put out a gun on G, man. You put out a gun on this dude. You tripping. Yeah. So now I got to look at you and be like, but if y'all, like you said, if y'all willy and nilly over a little football bat or something, I'll be like, man, get y'all that, man. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. Grow the fuck up.
You owe this motherfucker $20. Give him his damn $20 so he can shut up.
Exactly. That's how that'd be. When it come physical or somebody really try to harm somebody.
Oh yeah, no, that's a non-starter.
Yeah. That's that. You can't be like, oh, but you was my friend. I'll be like, man, but you was wrong. I can't fucking with you. That shit wasn't that serious. You took it to another level, to the point where I don't even want to be your friend. At that point, if you stab one of our childhood friends or shot him, I don't even want to be friends with you at that point. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't not just gonna be talking to you. You was wrong. So that's how I feel in the situation. If it's something silly, I'm gonna try to mediate. And if I'd have been places, motherfuckers sit on each side of the table. One motherfucker talk to me, one person talk to me. They don't talk to each other, which is silly. I'm like, man, y'all silly. But it was some silly shit. So I didn't care. I don't give a fuck if you think I still talk to G, because it's silly. But yeah, if he really shot you or something, you be like, man, you hanging out with this motherfucker.
Like, damn.
You be like, you ain't my friend. I'm gonna try to kill me. You hanging out with this motherfucker. I could get that. I could get you feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't want to hang out with him. So that's how I look at the situation. It depends on the reason why y'all not no longer friends.
I mean, that's a real extreme.
Yeah.
Situation.
But you know, shit happens. It happens.
It does.
It happens.
That kind of stuff happens. Cats get into it, or somebody just kind of
or just
somebody in a bad mood that particular day, or got something else going on, and one thing leads to another. Next thing you know, they over here fighting.
Yeah,
and
like you and I man short with time I do them rolling in the grass and shit. but even if somebody end up screwing somebody old lady and shit, like, bro, you was wrong, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You wrong and shit.
Oh, she like me, and
it don't matter. We boys. We grew up with each other. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to fuck with you, because now what, you gonna be trying to hit my girl now and shit?
Yeah, that's kind of.
I can't really trust you and shit.
Even if she,
you know what I'm saying?
Even if she
gave it to you, we boys. You like my brother.
Yeah, you got to turn that down and move on.
You like my brother, you don't supposed to do it. Because I ain't finna be with her either, but I can't fuck with you either. You been knowing me 30 years. That's exactly my point, mother. You been knowing me 30 years, and that's how you do me. So even that level, like you said, that ain't fight, but that just say stealing out my house, screwing my old lady at that point. And then
can't trust you.
Yeah, I can't trust you. So if G really ain't your friend, I found out you really did steal something out of G house, I don't want to be cool with you either. So I ain't choosing side. I just don't want to be cool with a motherfucker like that. I thought we was all better than that. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, something silly, a bet or a scraggler that they both liking on, and he messed with her or something. Yeah, but wives and stealing and you really trying to harm him physically, yeah, that's that type of shit. It ain't gonna be hard for me to choose. That's just my go on it, you know?
Yeah, no, I it's certain things that cats could do that they just it ain't no real coming back from that.
Yeah.
And and if one dude do something like that, you know, you basically have broken the sanctity of the friendship.
Other brothers.
And no, you on your own after that.
On your own.
You can't.
How you choosing it?
You can't think that you can just take a big old dump all on my man over here, and now you coming over here acting like it ain't no big deal.
Exactly. I ain't do it to you. It don't matter, bro.
That ain't the point.
It don't matter that you ain't do it to me. We supposed to been like brothers. That's the whole thing. You supposed to been like a brother pack. And brothers fight over silly shit though, like football games and little bets, not that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just depends on the level or something. Like I said, I ain't never been in that extreme situation. I'd been in like some kiddie shit, and I talked to both of them, and they be, man, you still be talking to that sucker ass nigga. I be like, whatever, y'all need to grow up. Shit, you know what I'm saying? If you mad, I'm still talking to him because y'all arguing over something stupid. Hey, so be it. You can stop being my friend because I'm gonna still talk to him. It's silly. I'm gonna talk to you too. But yep, it's just crazy to me. Just crazy. Hey, another thing. What's going on with all this gambling, man?
Oh man,
This
they
gambling.
losing their minds.
This gambling epidemic is crazy.
But it is like astonishing to me how quickly everything has like flipped into this gambling. You know, everything on these sports, every sports station,
They promoting it.
For the Four Letter Network, they all got these shows, these gambling
They
shows
sponsoring
and gambling and talking about fantasy and all.
It's
everywhere.
It's crazy, man.
It's like
casinos
overnight.
going up like just everywhere. They got one they finishing in Homewood now, big ass casino and shit. Like it just going crazy. And then you got the guys like with the sports gambling. They call themselves cappers. They supposed to be the extra that for pay. You got them. They'll make a group and people pay them like $50 a month to get them picks and shit. And then it's a lot of I'm like, it's a gamble, dude. It ain't guaranteed. And then they be stealing, like people post their winnings, they put it online. And so I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot your ticket. I'm going to screenshot this dude's ticket. I'm going to put it on my page. Like I've been winning like 8 days in a row. You want some picks? Come and join my Discord. That's how motherfuckers doing. And people falling for this. And I know a bunch of girls who gamble who don't even watch sports and shit. They putting their money on that It's crazy.
I like the color of their uniform. Yeah, all right.
Or they just see somebody online. They see, oh damn, he put up $20 and won that. So now everybody chasing this high.
And then
it's like drugs. Everybody chasing this high.
A lot of people don't realize like how these sports books function, and they think that when a sports book when they come out with the line, that they don't realize that the line is designed. I'm killing this mic today.
You mad at the mic, man?
Yeah, man. It's like it did something to me. They don't realize that the line is designed to make people gamble.
Too. That's a pause moment. No Diddy killing the mic. But go ahead.
but they think they don't realize that the line is designed to make people gamble on both sides of it.
Yeah.
You know, and that the casino makes its maximum amount of money if they can get the same amount of money gambled on both sides of the line. And so that's their objective. And then people also don't realize that the guys who run these big sports books, they don't realize the amount of data that they have and that they collect in order to make these decisions and establish these lines. And people just out here willy-nilly.
Man, they spending.
You know, people vote.
I done lost money at times. I'd be like, man, I got to stop fucking with that shit. So I know how people can get on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, people out here gambling on bullshit that they don't know nothing about. Australian rules football. You don't know nothing about
that. Shit. I done seen it because they got these FanDuel groups and shit on what you call. And people put their ticket up there and screenshot it like, what this mean? Motherfucker, like, you just bet $50 on it. You don't know what it mean and shit. Like, you just, because they see some high odds and they'll just take a chance on it. They don't even know what's going on and shit. So,
man, it's
crazy. All you see, you watch TV, DraftKings, FanDuel, DraftKings, fantasy football.
Yeah.
You know, people have a whole spectacle with the fantasy football. They had a draft and shit. So they have parties.
I played a couple of years. I played fantasy.
But you really put a bunch of money. Yeah, they had a whole thing where they had a drive, the big parties and everything. Oh, man.
Because it's one of the big fantasy games. It's it's like nationwide, and it's like they winning like millions of dollars.
And it is, you'll get caught up in it because, like you said, with everything else, they give you a win and they get you in like that high, and then you be chasing
the Final Four,
and then you be chasing it. And when they put it on the phone, that was the worst thing for people that could have ever happened. Cause now it could be a snowstorm. I could still be in the house gambling and shit. I ain't got to go to the store. See, we used to put our clothes on, go to the lottery. You be like, man, I ain't going back out and shit. Now it's on your phone. Yep. You can just play. You just play lottery rules up.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So they made it so convenient, but you know how to cap it off. But they done made it so convenient for you could just. Man, you could be bedridden and gambling this shit.
It's amazing to me, man. Yeah. It's been a few years since, they had all these court decisions and all that stuff. They kind of opened it up.
Yeah.
I just had no idea it was gonna be this
Man,
big,
it's crazy.
this fast.
I'm telling you, I be talking to people, just regular people at the gigs or whatever, or doing a DJ gig, and they be like, man, women and man be like, you be playing FanDuel? They just walk up, man. What you think about this shit? They had they bets in.
Like
I'll be like, man, it's crazy.
I remember when they opened the first casino in Illinois, the Empress.
Yeah, I remember.
Out there in Joliet.
In Joliet, yeah.
And I just gambling never really turned me on.
You like to see your money, man.
And it's kind of funny because like my father was a gambler. He gambled a fair amount, but well, my mom always said, she always told me that like out of all the stuff my father did out in the streets, gambling was the one thing she didn't mind because she knew he really knew how to gamble.
Yeah, and he probably know when to stop. Some people gamble, man.
Like I remember him trying to kind of teach me about like throwing dice,
but you just never,
and the odds and all that. He used to play a little
poker.
Cause
some gambling I never got into. I'm not a spade player.
He played blackjack.
Yeah.
And,
see, I don't know how to play all that.
And he could always win a few dollars.
Yeah.
But it just never drew me like that. And I remember, man, going to the Empress, some people from the job, we gonna go. And that's when it was, it used to go up and down the river.
Right, yeah. The actual boat. That's why they call it the boat. Yeah.
And it used to go up and down the river.
Motherfuckers on there having a good time getting broke, man.
And them cats coming.
They got their check and lost the whole check, did they, man?
Cats coming from Caterpillar and whatnot, big money, man. They out there trying to, they shooting craps and whatnot.
Motherfuckers lost their money. They didn't got that check. They didn't work 2 weeks for it.
And so, like, now, man, it is just.
You see the lottery they got where you can put your debit card now in the stores. They never had that. They got that now. So, but the phone, this made it crazy. Could I find myself? I'm bored. I done placed a bet and shit. Just doing something.
And that's why like people keep. Oh, the economy is just. Oh no, the economy can't be.
Not when people spending all that money.
Man, people are spending a bunch of money.
My mama always said that. Like people always tell me they broke. She like, man, how you go in these malls and these stores around Christmas? Shit, mama be full of people and shit.
You haven't heard anything where they talking about retail is down.
Casino finna go out of business.
People buying cars. People doing all of that.
Yeah. So people do what they want to do. Like we always said, the economy ain't that bad. But that gambling,
man, between gambling and weed, man, we going to
hell. Yeah.
We do.
Getting high, liquor too, liquor, weed, and gambling. Oh man, shit, god damn it.
Now, I'm a LeBron fan, but he got the deal with the cognac.
Oh, yeah. He got Lobos. That's what it is. I had it before. The Lobos tequila. He on the DraftKings, too. Him and Kevin Hart. They on the DraftKings and shit.
So,
man, this shit is big money, man.
And then this is a whole nother aspect. So, like a lot of these sports teams, they putting sports books in
they in the actual places.
And I know the NFL has had a problem with it. They've suspended a couple of guys gambling on football.
That shit just stupid right there.
But it's only a matter of time.
Addicted, man. Look at Shohei Ohtani. He was gambling. He tried to act like he wasn't. He was gambling.
Like, come on, Shohei.
He big as it get. Yeah, ain't nobody stupid. But they ain't let him drown because he's Shohei.
And it also because Japanese they gambler, Asian culture. They gamble a lot.
That lets you know how addicted to it. Because you think Shohei, what he said, like a $400 million or something like that deal. Why you gambling, bro? People just be addicted to it. Give people adrenaline rush for some reason. No way I sit up here winning millions and we sit up here fucking still gambling. Not me.
Because this is what I think is about to happen with that situation. So now they didn't lock that boy up.
Yeah,
he's
interpreter.
He's locked up here in the States, right?
I think so.
At a certain point, they gonna lock him up and they gonna send him home. They gonna let him out here and send him home.
Yeah, because he shouldn't be locked. They know Shohei was doing that, but Shohei's such a. What we say last episode, he moved the needle, man.
Shohei a monster.
He got a whole country behind. He got #1 selling jerseys. Too much money, man. He can't let him drown. Yeah, but
he a big fish.
But ain't nothing wrong with gambling, y'all. You got it. It's like a recreational. Like G always say, you want to smoke you a joint. It's supposed to be afterward. After you get everything done, smoke your joint, half of it, you put it out, you have your cocktail, shot or two, and that's supposed to be in it. They don't supposed to be in what people drinking fifths every day, smoking 5 blunts a day. That ain't what that shit was originally made for. And gambling the same thing. You get your little extra money, work your little overtime. I'm gonna take 50. I'm gonna go gamble and shit. Once I lose this 50, it's over with.
And then
It don't supposed,
like the weed shit. Like we always be talking about the dreads and all that, but it be everybody, man. Like
it's everybody.
I'm
Older
riding up-
motherfucker,
I'm riding up
everybody.
the street yesterday. There's a dude. He back behind me in his work truck and whatnot.
You said with the weed in
yeah,
the work truck.
He rolling the big blunt up in the
In
truck
the work
and
truck.
whatnot. Yeah, in this big pickup truck. I'm like, look at this dude. Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with gambling, but you got to know. You got to be.
They done made these vices legal.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
crazy.
It's turning shit upside down.
You got to be responsible. So them one motherfucker be telling me, can I borrow around? No, motherfucker, because I know what you been doing. But yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be recreational, man. Me and G want to make a friendly bet. We got a bet going on now about something. But, like a $25 bet, it's cool shit like that. But when you taking your money, you got your credit cards with you on the boat. I done seen people, they checking cards, G. See what they can get off this card. See what they get. See, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
When you get like that.
I remember I went to one of the casinos in Indiana. And, I throw $20 in the slot machine. After that, I'm done.
Yeah, you go eat you something, get you a drink.
The cash station machine.
Oh, they at that.
It don't give you less than like $200.
Yeah,
or
people
something
there.
like that. And I'm like, y'all insane.
Nah.
I just don't like with weed. I completely agree with like decriminalizing it, but to just be able to get weed and smoke weed constantly, that don't make sense to me. It should you should have to have it should be a little more effort in front of you getting weed.
People done lost their whole family off gambling and shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
They lost their job, they lost their wives because they can't pay their bill. Lost their family, man.
Yeah, and then like the
and then people looking for them.
And all the casinos and all these gambling platforms, they make them, put the disclaimers in, and if you have problem gambling, call this number. They don't give a fuck
about your
and all
ass.
that. Man, at that point, it's too damn late.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about your ass. They only time them motherfuckers, they gonna cut you out when you fuck around, be threatening them. They don't give a fuck about your ass just gambling. But people, I done seen that on the Facebook shit. They that. Cause you got the chats now on the thing, and they live chat. Oh, motherfucker, I supposed to win and shit. They suspend people's accounts and shit. Like, now you been threatening and shit. But you lost your money.
People playing poker online.
Yeah.
Because they saying like like in the last few years, like some of the guys who end up like big time tournament players, they started playing. They started online.
Yeah. They get their skills up. They bet a couple dollars. But yeah, it's cool if you make it cool. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun, and like you said, like G.O. said, like a cocktail, smoke your joint. That's how gambling is supposed to be. Man, let me test my luck. Put this $25 on here and see what happens. Once I lose this, I probably won't see me for another week or two. You know what I'm saying? I might put another 25. It's cool in that aspect. But when you dropping hundreds after hundreds, now you borrowing money from me and G because you trying to gamble, gotta chill out, man. But nah. We gonna move on. That gambling crazy. That weed gambling, like you said, these vices, crazy. Last subject of the day, man. Before we get out of here, we gonna hold people forever. Are you with and cool with your ex-wife keeping your last name?
Nope.
Why not? That's the quickest you answer any one of them questions today, man.
Hey,
so
man,
hold on. You tell me you'll pay the rent. You telling me that's a possibility. What else we said, man? You don't want the goddamn attorney pay, but she can't keep your name. That seemed like minute compared to that other shit.
Your name is about as important as it gets.
So you don't want her to have your name?
No, the name came with the marriage. Kids get to keep the name.
They always say they earned that. They earned that.
Kids get to keep the name.
So why you don't want her to keep it, though?
Because it ain't your name.
Why do you think they want to keep it in certain cases?
In certain cases, they keep the name because it means something.
Exactly. And that's what I tell women and when I have had this debate. Motherfucker, you only keeping the name of a successful motherfucker who you think is on something. You ain't trying to keep no name of no bum. So when you be talking about my kid's name and no, that's my name, motherfucker, you keeping it because you trying to be attached to this person and shit. Oh damn, that's Kevin Hart old wife. Oh goddamn, that's Carmelo Anthony. Actually, you want motherfuckers to say that shit. So you ain't tricking me just like you want to keep the name that bad, motherfucker. I get a dope fiend and ain't got none. I bet you don't want to keep that name. I guarantee. What Barker say? I guarantee.
Well, you know me. I got a name that a whole lot of people don't want to keep.
Nah, they want to keep it if you somebody,
Yeah,
like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, you somebody, but if you one of them dudes.
But like I was looking at a dude. He was talking about that, and he was like, "Shit." He's like, "I think if the right circumstances, you should be able to take your name back from your kids." He's like,
can't take the goddamn name from the kids.
I told you if you got locked up one more time,
Cause he fucking up the family name and shit.
Man, you ruining the legacy.
But what do you think about when the women say, I earned that name, I'm married to you 30 years, why the fuck I gotta change my name?
That's my earned nothing. Shut up.
Look,
nothing.
One of the most important women in the world to me. My mama got her name. I always told her, like, why you keeping that name and shit? Like, he ain't with him no more. So, I mean, she ain't been with dude 20 years. She still got that name. I never understood it, and that's my mom's.
And
but
what she say?
I'm getting my name changed for it's my name and shit. I'm like, oh, well, hey.
Because
how you feel.
Usually the excuse is they don't want to be.
Because she ain't got no kids back there.
They don't want to be in the house. All the kids got a different name and everybody.
None of her kids ain't even that name.
But you know the kids ain't crazy. They know what their name is.
Exactly.
You the one that's wrong.
Just say if the role reverse, motherfucker. When I get rid of you, I don't want to have nothing connect to you. That's how I am when I don't want to fuck with you. I be looking at this motherfucker who look like you sometimes and be frowning up.
You got a man.
Motherfucker looking like this motherfucker. So you think I want to keep your name? I wouldn't. But that's me. I don't give a fuck if you a quadruple trillion. I'm gonna get my money and that's fine with me. I don't need to keep your name. I got this motherfucking money. Shit. I don't give a fuck about your name. Shit. And I don't, when I watched the Tina Turner movie that time, I was like, motherfucker, we know you Tina Turner. If you would have changed your name, that shit wouldn't have mattered. You Tina Turner, man. We know who the fuck you is. That shit don't matter. People keep them names because, like you said, be attached to something that's going at the time.
My thought would be if I was with somebody who was real famous, I might really want to get rid of that name because I don't want people bothering me.
Yeah, that's your thought, but yeah, that don't be people. And I'm sure some women do hurry up and get rid of it, but the ones who do want to keep it, that's why they want to keep it. You could tell me, oh, my kids got that name and all that. Look at the camera. No, I don't fucking believe you. You want to keep the name because the fucking kids got your name. I don't believe it.
But that's like Bill Gates' ex-wife. Then she got married again, didn't she?
I don't know. She might did. I don't know. I ain't for sure.
Seem like she did, but that's all people still know her by is Melinda Gates.
Yeah, they still gonna know that. They still gonna know you as Carmelo, and that's Carmelo ex-wife. You ain't gotta keep the name and shit.
Let me see here.
Still gonna get the perks and shit.
Let me look this up right fast.
I think another thing too, G. I think some women do it. It's just my opinion. I'm not a woman. I've never been married like that as a woman. But another thing, I think women do it to be spiteful to the next woman.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because the next woman, fuck, she got our name from. I forget my name too, motherfucker. You can't make me change shit. I think some women do that. I'm sure there's some women that do that for that too. Because he got a whole nother wife and everything. What the fuck you want his name for? You know what I'm saying? I want your goddamn name.
Yeah.
You know how, even as a father, you know how mad I'll be?
You be pissed?
If my daughter wanted to keep a motherfucking name, and fuck our name, huh? You want to keep this motherfucking name. You ain't even with this motherfucker. Get your motherfucking name back.
Maybe it wasn't her, but it was somebody.
Yeah, I'd be a little mad. You want to be mad? You had a daughter like that? Now, she done got a divorce. She don't want your name. Like, my name ain't shit. Your regular maiden name. Fuck, you want to keep this motherfucking name who can't stand you. And you sitting up here and I'm looking at you and shit. Oh, yeah. I'm still Edwards. You ain't no goddamn Edwards, motherfucker. You know, goddamn Elwood, you're Williams. What the fuck you talking about your Elwood? I'm gonna be mad as a day. Yeah, I'll be mad. Fuck you want to keep this motherfucking name? So just fuck my name and my legacy. You get married again? Okay, you get that name, but you're not married now. Go back to your name and shit. I done heard my mother talking about some. Oh, you gotta go through a lot when you change the name. Whatever.
Oh, that was Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Oh, Jeff Bezos.
That
Amazon.
she married a teacher.
Yeah, she married a teacher. Yeah, she got all the money. She tricking off.
I think they was only married like a year or two.
But I'm just saying, yeah, more. I done heard people. You go through a lot to change the name. Yeah, go change this and change. Yeah, all right, motherfucker. Whatever. It ain't that goddamn.
But yeah, you gotta get that back.
But it ain't no law. See. I bet you want that to be a law, don't you? You would like for that to be a law, don't you? Once you get a divorce, exactly like that paternity test. See, that's another good point. Once you get a divorce, the name go to. That should be a law. I feel like that should be a law. Shit.
You know, if you got the money, you can probably buy it back.
But I'm just saying, I think it should be a law. We got divorced. We can separate everything else, but you get to keep my name.
I think it depends. I think it should depend on who files. If she files for divorce, then yeah, you got to get her name on.
Fuck that. Either way, I don't even want you to have my name, you little dirty motherfucker.
you just padding.
Nah, fuck that. They get rid of my goddamn name. Shit. I don't want you no more. I want you to have my name, goddamn it. What that song saying? I don't want no big fat woman.
And then see, like I've seen it, and that kind of happened to me where, the ex, she out there using your shit and and wreaking havoc and whatnot. People, bill collectors called it. Yeah, it's so and so live here. No.
Well, they say that this is the Williams residence. Yeah, she's not a Williams.
Yeah, she ain't a Williams no more.
Not technically. But yeah, man, we ain't gonna hold it. Yeah, that's crazy though when you think about it, man. What you gotta say to people, G Dylan?
Hey man, like I always say, love yourselves, love one another. But one thing I really have to say is, y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on out here, and can't be guided by your feelings so much. And there is a right and a wrong, a yes and a no. And there's times a lot of people keep talking about, well, it's all the way you look at it. No, it ain't all the way you look at it. There's a right choice and a wrong choice. Yeah. Believe that.
That's what I was just telling your ass.
And don't and pay attention to what's going on around you, and don't be making decisions that ultimately ain't in your own best interest.
Facts. Hey, I couldn't. Hey, them some wise words, man. You're a wise guy, huh?
Anyway,
wise guys.
Took a long time to get here, but and some days I'm still not so sure.
Hey, what I got to say to y'all is, we have a child, we break up. No, I'm not paying your goddamn rent. I think paternity test should be mandatory, and give me back my goddamn name. We get divorced. We out of here.